What's a relatively unknown technological invention that will have a huge impact on the future? Did you know that they have developed implants which can grow with you? Meaning that kids with faulty heart valves or damaged organs which require a synthetic element can undergo just one surgery as they're young and never have to have further surgeries for replacement as they grow. My housemate is a chemical engineer and she told me all about it. I thought it was interesting. Edit. Holy shit, woke up. I'm from Melbourne, to 54k likes. Glad you all found it interesting. I wish it was something I knew from my own field, but unfortunately lawyers don't come up with technology. Did you know that since last year no conveyancing has been done by paper, in Victoria? It's all done on electronic conveyance software? Not as interesting, but it is actually a huge thing for lawyers. Edit 2. A lot of you are asking about my housemate needing to share a house as a chemical engineer. I'm in law and our other housemate is in architecture. We live in Melbourne together by choice. We're in our 20s. In Melbourne at least it is strange to not live with housemates in your 20s. It's considered odd. Which funnily enough is strange to her because she is from Sweden and it's much more common to move straight in with partners or even on your own there. Also, did you know that in Sweden, in their bigger cities, Stockholm, Göteborg etc. they have waiting lists for flats? You put your name down and your rank on that list will determine your priority for a flat. Och för svensk folk, jag älskar LHC. Low-pressure solar-powered drip irrigation systems. Some more information from MIT. Drip irrigation delivers water through a piping network to drip emitters that release the water directly at the base of the crops, avoiding water losses due to evaporation, runoff, and infiltration. Drip can reduce water consumption by 20 to 60% compared to conventional flood irrigation, and has been shown to increase yields by 20 to 50% for certain crops. Because irrigation accounts for over 70% of freshwater use in most regions of the world, large-scale adoption of drip irrigation would reduce the consumption of freshwater and be an asset for locations around the world experiencing water shortages and groundwater depletion. As a fan of anything efficient, I'm spinning. Gene therapy is no longer science fiction. My girlfriend got Luxturna surgery and the results have been amazing. She used to be unable to see at all at night and now she can guide herself without a cane. More treatments like that are going to keep coming and be standard before we realize it. Realistically, the use of carbon grids to reproduce the catalytic effects of rhodium metal, commonly used in catalytic converters. Rhodium metal is currently trading at $13,000 per ounce after a huge spike due to worldwide emissions restrictions that took effect in 2020. Long story short, there is only 2 places on Earth to effectively find the stuff and it is going to run out, well before fossil fuels and other important building materials do. Replacing rhodium with carbon in catalytic purposes would save global manufacturers hundreds of billions a year and make many consumer goods much more affordable. Edit. In theory with the affordable part. The invention of hypersonic missiles is starting an arms race not seen since the Cold War and nobody seems to care. Printed human skin and organs. My bet is on CRISPR, a genetic technology that enables DNA modification on live organisms, at a very low cost. Sadly, I cannot predict whether the impact will be positive or not. Lithium-sulfur batteries are in development right now that could make battery storage much cheaper than current lithium-ion, and lithium polymer batteries. Lower-cost batteries mean more people can afford to use them, and that's more internal combustion engines, replaced with electric motors. While I'm at it, battery recycling. Every element in a battery can be extracted, and recycled into new batteries, especially the lithium. A former founding member of Tesla has actually already opened a plant to do just that. Edit. Oh wow, thanks everyone. Apparently Reddit loves batteries. Research into bacteriophages, bacteria targeting viruses, could cure antibiotic-resistant bacterium such as MRSA. Any kind of advance in batteries and the ability to store electrical energy. A huge portion of electronic devices are only limited in scope because of how much battery power it would require, and that's a field which has become largely stagnant. There are a few promising things out there but nothing actively in development, but such an advance in technology would unlock the potential of technology that already exists but is currently impractical. Edit. I'm not just talking about smartphones, but any device that runs on a battery. Particularly electric cars. Edit. Heya folks, thanks for all the replies, definitely learning a ton about the subject. Not going to summarize it here, but look at the comments below to learn more because there's great info there. Also, as many have said, significant applications to renewable energy too. Wireless EKG machines. Energy storing, smart bricks, that could one day turn the walls of our houses into batteries. That's really cool, especially how it changes the bricks blue. I can see the ad campaign now. Blue brick batteries watts in your walls? Just because you're not a millionaire, it doesn't mean you can't hide jewels in your house. Solid-state batteries. Maybe. From memory, larger capacity, much faster charging, and significantly longer life. Edit. I posted this late at night, based on a memory of a video I saw months ago. Read through the responses to find out that I'm not exactly correct, and it likely won't be the tech that replaces lithium ions. Still cool though.